What's up, guys? So, the question is all music created equal? Well, we're going to check something out. I want to show you guys something I discovered a long time back, but I haven't talked about it much. So, let's talk about it. Let's go over here to our friend uh, and we will check it out. Now, what I did here was I'm using Audacity, and I've got a copy of Let's Get Rocked by Van Halen. I've got a copy, not Van Halen, a copy of Let's Get Rocked by Def Leppard. And I've got a copy that came from the CD that I ripped a while back and a copy that I got off of YouTube. Now, let's look at these closely first of all. The one on the top is a YouTube, and the one on the bottom is the CD version. Other than that, they're identical tracks. So let's dig in here and look at some of this closely. Now, they're supposed to be identical, but if you look closely here, most of this is the same, right? And you get here, this isn't the same as this. It's just a little bit different, right? And let's scroll down here a little further. Some of this stuff is hard to see, so I forgive you if you don't notice it. I'm going to use a line here for references. And I've got these matched up on the starting point exactly. So the bottom of this frequency looks the same. The top is different. It's not much, but it's different. Let's go down here and see those two peaks right there? One of them's taller than the other one. Let's go down here. See, that is not exact, but these aren't the things I wanted to point out. First of all, let's go up here to the CD version, and we're going to hit Analyze and Plot Spectrum. Now, this shows the entire music that's listed here, all the frequency ranges. Shows the peak frequency range at 75 hertz. That other peak there at 170 hertz. It also shows the maximum, the highest frequency recorded, and it's right at around 21,000 hertz. It's just a little bit bigger than that. Let's see if I can make this large where we can get a really accurate measurement down here. If I come down here with the cursor and go just until I'm touching, we are at 20,747. Or no, we're at 20,818 hertz. That's where the cursor is. Okay? Now that's on the CD version. And I don't know if I can do both of these at the same time. Let's see. I probably can't. It's probably going to, I haven't even tried this trick. So, well, maybe. Analyze. That's the YouTube version. No, it didn't pop it up there. Let's stop that one and analyze again. So we'll analyze plot spectrum. Now this is the same song. You'll notice that the peak is at 70, actually. Yeah. At 85 hertz, that's slightly different. Well, now that could vary. That peak is at 188. They're not exactly the same, though. That's interesting. I hadn't even noticed that till just now. But here's the thing that's the kicker. So if we stretch this sucker back out, look down here at the end. See how this is just chopped off down here? The maximum frequency recorded is 16,716. That's even high. It's actually lower than that. The fidelity is not good enough for me to get it targeted. But that's as close as I can get it, is right there. And that's less than 17,000 hertz. It's supposed to go way down here. Where'd all this go? See all this missing information right here? From wherever that is to here, there's a whole bunch of information that's missing. Can we hear the difference? I can't let you hear it on this because it's copyrighted. But still, guys, that's a big old chunk of music. Let's look at this one more time. We'll spread it out the same way. Analyze, plot spectrum. See that? The other one stopped way back here, like right here. Now the music naturally falls off, naturally rolls off, right? You can see the peaks, nice, furry, peaky roll off down here. Just perfect, right? And then the YouTube version, what do we get? Chop. It's supposed to go like that, right? It's not there. It's just not there. Isn't that a trip? That's totally crazy, right? Huh. So these two are not the same. Now, if I let you listen to them, honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell me the difference between the two. You wouldn't know the difference. They would be identical. I do notice something else, though. Check this out. I just caught this. So here's the tracks where they start, right? Let me show you. They are, in fact, perfectly synchronized at the beginning. You see that? Now, when I got this track in here, I had to trim a tiny bit off of this one to get them to synchronize, but I do have them perfectly synchronized. I just moved this track up tiny bit so that it would be synchronized. And at the beginning, they are lockstep, right? Let's go down here a ways. Look what's happened right here. Look what's happened. Look what's happened right there. You see it? It's off, right? Why is it off? It's not getting further off. Why is that wrong? Where did we go wrong? Let's go back to the beginning. See, it's in time here. It's off there. Something is different. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So it's off there. Or is it? Let's look. Yeah, no, that's the same. Top and bottom, they're the same. Okay. So let's go down here a ways. That is the same. Top and bottom, identical. Timing wise. So where do we go wrong? Let's check here. Nope, still the same. Let's go down a little further. It gets off somewhere. Okay, here it is in fact off. You can see it right there. That is not the same. So somewhere right there it's off. There it's off. There it's off. What about right here? Right here it's on. So somewhere in the middle of this fuzzy bit, right here, somewhere in here, it changes. The length of the track actually changes. Let's have a peek here, see if we can find a spot we can lock into. Here's one right here. Yeah, that's out of time. See if it gets in time back this way. Find another spot we can see what we're doing. Okay. That looks like it's in time. So somewhere right in here, it changes time. And when you're listening to the song, it does in fact change time. Both played together. You can hear both. You can hear the tracks being ever so slightly out of time with each other. Let's we can get away with playing a short snippet. So let's do that. Let's solo this one first. Let's solo this one. All right, now let's play them together. You guys probably can't hear because the sound doesn't come through, but you can definitely hear them off step. And that's crazy. And if we go back to the very beginning and play the intro. Do we want to get rocked? It's perfectly timed. Here, let me turn it up for you. Maybe we can actually pick it up. Listen to this. Do we want to get rocked? It's perfect, right? Do we want to get rocked? All right, that's perfect down there. And let's go back down here somewhere. Just pick a chunk and play this together. You hear those double bass hits? And let's solo this one. That's just one. Why is it doing that, you reckon? I don't know. But I do know one thing. There's no telling what's been happening to it since it came off the CD. But the CD version is down here. The YouTube version's up there. And these are supposed to be exactly the same track, exactly the same song. But one has been trimmed at 17,000 hertz. The other one, and also they're not in the same time anymore. There's a discrepancy somewhere in the timing. And like I pointed out before, you can see visual differences. I mean, look at this channel right here and this one. This is supposed to be the same exact thing happening right here, but it's not. It's different. This is different. They're all like that. If you look closely, they're different in lots of places. It's really interesting. I don't know. I just thought maybe you guys might get a kick out of seeing something. You've come to expect YouTube music to be flawless. And, well, it's not. Not saying, like I said, most of us will never hear the difference, but there is definitely a difference. Anyway, that's my PSA for the day, guys. Peace.